Well, the president has changed which days Americans can get into national parks for free next year, removing both Martin Luther King Day and Juneteenth and adding his birthday. Removing those prominent civil rights holidays from the list has resulted in criticism from activists. The changes will go into effect on January the 1st. Tonight, President Trump became the first president to host the Kennedy Center honors.
Past presidents watched the honors, but President Trump took the stage. As Fox News' Madeline Rivera reports, it comes as he spearheads major changes to the center.
It may be his first time attending the Kennedy Center honors while in office, but President Trump finds himself in relatively comfortable territory tonight. Since taking over as the head of the center earlier this year, he's molded the institution to reflect his interests.
It's very exciting being chairman, but maybe more importantly, saving this incredible structure and building and concept. And it's done so well. You know, we've raised a tremendous amount of money tonight for the building itself and for charities overall. And this building, this beautiful building, is going to be brought back to life. We've already started. And it'll be better than it was from day one.
Since then, he's implemented a number of changes, like installing close allies as leaders and overhauling the program. The president even put his thumb on the scale when it came to choosing this year's honorees, saying that he was 98% involved in the selection process. George Strait, Kiss, Michael Crawford, Gloria Gaynor, and Sylvester Stallone honored tonight. The president taking part in a little bit of glam before kicking off his travel blitz to talk about the economy. Prices remain stubbornly high, and the president has gotten criticism for that. The White House now rolling out a new executive order over the weekend to help bring down grocery prices. The EO directs the Justice Department and the FTC to create a task force to investigate price fixing and anti-competitive behavior in the food supply chain.
I think that because the president is on fast forward and he's solving, it seems, all the world's problems, you know, stopping wars and everything else, that that it's time now to spend a little bit of time reminding people about all the progress we've made on the economy, and that's what he's going to do.
Turning to matters abroad, Secretary of War Pete Hegseth sat down with our Lucas Tomlinson yesterday at the Reagan National Defense Forum. Lucas pressed Hegseth about that follow-on strike in September that killed 2 survivors on an alleged drug boat in the Caribbean. While Hegseth says he approved the initial strike, he's rejecting reporting that he ordered everyone on board to be killed.
My job was to say execute or don't execute. So I was satisfied with the strike criteria, yes. On a couple hours later, I was told, hey, there had to be a reattack. Because there were a couple folks that could still be in the fight.
Hegseth, though, is not committing to releasing the video of the second strike, even though President Trump said last week he supports the footage being released. At the White House, Madeline Rivera, Fox News.